So, I've been out in the woods today playing mushroom roulette. Before I show you what I've found, let's rewind a bit and make sure I'm not going to cook up something deadly. Good morning and welcome to part 2 of learning how to forage mushrooms. If you saw my first video, you see that we were successful in finding a mushroom that we could eat. So without further ado, we are going to head into the woods and find some absolute beauties to cook up. Let's go. Okay. Appears to be the buttercup mushroom. Lots of them everywhere. And a quick Google search says yes, the buttercup mushroom is generally considered edible. Generally, not the best word. It has poor taste and unpleasant greasy texture, leading to many foragers considering it not worth the effort to collect. So we'll put that one on the back burner, we'll carry on, and worst case scenario, we'll go back, because it's literally just I've entered the woods, and we'll get some and see how greasy and minging they are. One thing that I learned, I've actually come to a place today where I've got full 5G. There's like a tower just above my head, frazzling my brain. But I bought myself a little book, so I don't need signal and I can identify it, and it's really good. And I left it at home. So, something to learn, don't leave your book at home. That's a good one. You can have that one for free. Oh, I see something attached to a tree. So, this mushroom here is the birch polypore. Is it edible? Yes, it is edible. Amazing. But there's going to be a bit of a theme, I think, to this forage. It's tough, bitter, and often styrofoam-like texture, and is unappealing for culinary purposes. Again, back burner. Oh, I think that's more that birch polypore by the looks of it. Oh God, Jesus. That is, I'm squeezing as hard as I can there. Solid. It smells like nothing really. If anything, a little bit of BO maybe. These are red. I mean, I don't think they're real. There's no full intact versions that I can ID properly, so we'll move on from them. So on my bucket list, everyone bangs on about it, is chicken of the woods. It's meant to be mental. Like, I'll put a picture of it in now. So yeah, it's like, I think it's really distinctive, like bright orange yellow, sticks to the side of a tree, like that birch polypore that we just found then. That kind of growth. There's another something stuck to the tree here. That's a birch again, so it's probably that same stuff. See that I'm looking in different places now. I'm looking up at trees and down at bases, whereas before I was just looking on the ground. So yeah, learn, learn, learn. There's so many of these little red ones, but they all seem to have been eaten. But I'm going to pick one. This one looks like not too bad, and I'm going to ID it quickly. The name doesn't make it sound appealing, to be fair. It's called a beechwood sickener. Low toxicity, part of the Rossler genus. So yeah, the birchwood sickener. I'll give that one a miss. There we go. Like that. Really light, slimy. I would say leave it, but it could be edible, couldn't it? No, that is mingingly slimy. So even if it was edible, I don't think I'd fancy eating it because of the sliminess. Right, onwards and upwards. That's one of those Flyagaric, I think. That big red deadly one that's lost its colour, I think. I'm more than happy to be corrected on anything. So just, yeah, if you think I've got something wrong, or you think that could be something else, just pop a comment. Saying, Dave, you idiot. This has all been chopped down, so right, we're going now from a dense part of the woodlands into an open, cleared area. So maybe it makes a difference in the mushroom world. Get some decent shroomage around here. So there we are. Look, I mean, it's a jumper. If I get cold, nothing's jumping out at me. Oh, remember last time I had to eat with a knife? Might take that from a mushroom spoon. Get it clean. How about that? It's going straight in my basket. Ooh, I said ooh, I got excited, but it's another fly agaric. So that mushroom, the big red one with the white spots, that's okay. There's a lot of controversy around it. Some people say you can boil it and eat the flesh. Well, some people say they do boil it, get rid of all the toxins and eat the flesh. Others boil it, make like a tea and take it for medicinal purposes. But you have to have like the right level. You have to find out your tolerance level with it. Other people put in vodka and then rub it on their backs, and apparently it's really good for sciatica. So I think there's lots of medicinal uses for that highly toxic one, but that's something that I'll probably never go down the path of doing. I wouldn't have thought. Oh, what's this? These chestnuts. Cool if we could find some of them. I know it's not mushrooms, but I think. I'm going to pick them up anyway, collect them. Oh. They are really stunning, aren't they, to look at? Absolutely stunning. A bit past it. But, again, the mushroom, so the mycelium, which is like the main body of the organism, I suppose, of the mushroom, is all underground. There's a big network underground. Lots of different, like a spider web. And apparently they can talk to each other through it. But every single mushroom you see in fungus is just a reproductive organ for that mycelium that's under the ground. So it's, yeah, you're just eating the reproductive organ. So you're kind of just eating mushroom penises. It's a bit weird, but yeah, so it comes up in spores. I'd rather eat a mushroom penis than most other penises, I think. Right, so oops. So we're not getting anywhere now. Mushrooms have dried up. We need to try and get into some thicker woodland. So apart from the odd fly agaric that we're seeing, all these open woodland areas that I'm in, there's nothing. So I'll see you in a minute when I find some more denser woodland. Oh, oh, that one through there. What have we here? Mushy mush mush. Okay. Identification time again. I've got about 3 different IDs on it. So saying it's rustler, some saying it's a blusher, some saying it's could be toxic. This one here is called Frosty Webcap. The cool name, Frosty Webcap, does not hint that this mushroom is cool enough to eat. In fact, it contains aurelionine, a toxin that can destroy organs such as kidneys and liver if consumed. Let's move on. Okay, lots and lots of these. And they appear to be milk caps, which are moderately toxic. Well, the rufous milk cap is, which looks like that, which is pretty similar. The liver milk cap is, which looks like that. Again, pretty similar. And, oh, it's got no. There's another milk cap. I think it's the oat milk cap. But what? That one didn't say it's toxic, but judging by all the other milk caps, I wouldn't be confident eating it anyway. So, move on. These here, I know from my last video, I can identify them without even looking on my app as sulfur tuft. And yes, they are toxic. I'm not even gonna take pictures and look at it. I know. So there you go. It's in there. And that's how you build it up. Maybe I wasn't loading that bit that I've just been in for like an hour. This puppy. That bad boy. A beech rooter. Doesn't say anything about it being poisonous. Beech root can be found in woods and wooded areas, blah blah blah. Beech root can be found in the summer to late fall. The mushroom grows on decaying wood. Also known as the root of the garlic. And we know that word agaric, fly agaric. Or the rooting shank. It looks more like the rooting shank. Look, see this app gives me this, look. Beech rooter. Oh, there you go. And then the rooted shank. And then whatever that is. That word. I reckon it's more like that one. That's just a disclaimer. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to do some homework. I think this is the beech rooter. Another app suggested is the olive wax cap. It says you have like a goaty farmyard smell though, and doesn't smell like that at all. So I'm going to take it with me, and yeah, possibly eat it. See which way the wind blows me. Would you like a photo with me? You would. Got to keep the shrooms happy. Divas. Do you know how happy I am to see that? That is a bulletti. Yes! I got one! Ooh. Right. This here. So it could be a blusher, but it could be a panther cap. This is just from my memory. So big IDs on this one. It's heavy. Big IDs on this one, because that one will kill you. So, am I holding a deadly mushroom? Am I holding a delicious mushroom? Wow, so everything's leading this to be a blusher. And as I'm knelt down here, I looked over there, and I'll zoom in for you. There. These. Yeah. So I'm going to collect them. And yeah, I think we might have a cook-up going on. Wow. So this is our loot. This one is the brown birch boletti. These, all these little bits here and that, is the blusher. And I'm identifying this blusher because you can see it's gone pink. That's why it's called a blusher, because it looks like it's blushing. And the same, like in there. So where it gets damaged, it blushes. The panther cap, I'll put a picture up now to remind you of what that looks like. It looks fairly similar. But I'm confident that what I'm going to eat isn't going to kill me or make me very ill. Okay, the GoPro didn't like that because it's too hot. So, not external temperature, but I think just the smoke coming from it was hot. So we're back here a bit. It says to be sure, like, to kill the toxins and stuff, you're cooking for like 15 to 20 minutes. It absolutely mullered if I did that. I think this spoon's sterilised now because it's been in all that hot oil. Thank you to whoever left that in the woods. Let's hope it wasn't used for anything sinister before it got discarded. So you can see possibly. This one here is that, I said that to last, that could be that panther cap thing. Give me a bit of get out time. Brown, that's the brown birch boletti. More brown birch boletti. This is that big tall birch rooter. Nice. It's nice. Well done, birch rooter. I think it's called the birch rooter. This is the, hopefully the blusher, which would be the equivalent of the panther cap. All right. Yeah, good. So, what have we learnt today? We've learnt that hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to be able to do another video after this. There's still lots of toxic mushrooms out there. You've got to do your research. Like I'm going to take the rest of these home. I'm just having a few bits now. And see how it goes. If I start to feel ill, then obviously I'm not going to eat the rest of them, but I'll take them home and have them for dinner tonight. I think it probably should cook in. I'm probably set him pretty swift, I would have thought. But yeah. Thank you very much for joining me in this second mushroom session. There will be more. We'll go after different mushrooms each time, hopefully. But also along the way, try and familiarise ourselves with the dangerous ones and with the edible ones. I mean, if these blushes are in abundance, which they seem to be today, and this one, I mean, it grows solitary, so again, that might just be a sort of like a, oh, way, found one of them every now and again. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in and watching me try these mushrooms. Have a good day. Turn your day into an adventure, as always. And I'll see you on the next one.